Okay,
Yes.
we close it there, right? There are so many things to talk about those areas. Mark Peltier, Mr. Mark Peltier, Mr. Telemann, Mr. Patrick Deron, and those who are listening to me. We are the richest country in the Caribbean island.
Still.
We are the rich. We have more resources than any in Trinidad. They oil business. Forget about that. Every plant, grass here down is a medicine. Almost every tree we have in
all our herbs
is a medicine.
Friskill has always said that. Always said that. Friskill has always said Dominique is
Lord,
right.
That's right.
Skerrit must go so that we can build our country. Thank you.
Yes, he has to go.
All right, thank you very much. Until next week, we'll continue to monitor the protest action. Of course, Real Estate Talk with Miss John Finn is next here. Stick around.
Good morning. It's Tuesday morning and we are doing it again. We are here and we are discussing Real Estate Talk. This is your show that gives you all the information in relation to real estate, its development and its engagement. And this morning we are discussing with the Dominica Hotel and Tourism Association. They are having a national tourism trade show and a cocktail party this month, and I thought it would be fitting to invite them to discuss what they're doing and where we go from there and their vision for the development and the promotion of Dominica real estate in any facet, in any way. You know, it's not, as I said, it's not only buying and selling. And when we come back, we will meet. I'll introduce my guests to you so we can discuss further. So stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Real Estate Talk with host Marianne Johnson, the real estate lady, the best source for all your real estate needs. Real Estate Talk is aired on the big station, Q95 FM, every Tuesday morning from 10:15 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. Real Estate Talk is talking primarily on all things real estate, commercial and residential. We talk about the real estate market. We talk about the market conditions for buying and selling. We talk about choosing a professional real estate agent. We talk about financing your purchase and finding the right property. We engage the experts with specific roles in the process of buying and selling real estate. Real Estate Talk every Tuesday on Q95
Thank you for being with me this morning, and welcome. And I pray that whatever we see here today, you will learn something and see it from a different perspective. In the house with me is the director of the Dominica Hotel and Tourism Association, and he's here with me. So, sir, welcome and introduce yourself, please.
Good morning to all the listeners on Q95. My name is Kevin A. Francis. I'm the executive director at the DHCA, and we're here to talk about tourism, talk about NTTC.
NTTC?
Yeah, National Tourism Trade Show and Cocktail, NTTC.
NTTC.
Happening at the end of the month.
Okay. Why? You've been doing this for about 9 years, the DHTA. What's different this year?
Well, most notably is the location. And over the last 9 years, it's been in the Cabarets. And that poses a little problem for some of our suppliers. You know, a lot of our suppliers talk to us, some of our participants, and the drive to Cabarets sometimes is, it's very taxing, especially for our suppliers who have the equipment. And some of these companies usually have to make more than one trip, up and down to Portsmouth. So for a while now, we've been trying to get a new location for it, a suitable location. And this year, we've settled on the Dominica State House. It's going to be right there, centrally located. Even being there right now, a lot of our suppliers have expressed thanks, and they are seeing an opportunity there and they're ready to come on.
So what is it that persons are to expect? Okay, you have a new location, but what is it that would drive, that would want to motivate me to come to see what is at the trade show? Because the trade show talks, it says it's all. There's a trade show, so there are things that maybe you are not aware of.
Right.
And you're exposure.
Yeah, exposure, right. I mean, like any trade show, we're trying to expose some of Dominica's natural products, some of our natural vibes. We are trying to make sure that everybody, including the general public, some of our suppliers, buyers, international and regional partners, get to see Dominica at its best. This year, apart from a new location, we're going to have a new layout. It's on the front lawn of the State House, so there are a few things that we need to take note of. Prime among them is the State House. You can't necessarily throw up tents indiscriminately. So we have a new layout for that one. This year our trade show is also themed. It's themed authentically Dominican. So everything that is authentically Dominican, down to the culture, the music, the food, we will be showcasing it at the trade show this year.
Would we be seeing foreign buyers? When you have a trade show, you're looking for buyers.
Right. We always invite our regional partners and our regional counterparts, to come down and have a look at the trade show. So yes, we will have a few people regionally.
For example, from where?
Well, we have our seminar talks happening on 11 o'clock, which is in the beginning. We have people from TripAdvisor coming down on the same day. Also Expedia as well. So we have a few people coming in.
Okay. Have you think of because as I said, you're having a trade show. There is Dominicans are saying this is what we produce, and buyers who are looking for Dominican product or good product, because as I've just heard that the persons are saying Dominica has good product. They still believe in the product of Dominica. Will we be seeing buyers looking to buy products at that show to export it to foreign buyers?
Well, what we're doing with the trade show is we're creating the environment for that. There's no way we can 100% sure say that everybody that's invited will buy. But I think it's important that you showcase our products, showcase ourselves, showcase some of the services, and not only for the regional and international people, but also some of our local suppliers and buyers as well. Because we have our buyers here that may not necessarily be in tune to some of the local products, the new local products that are out there. I mean, we're a very vibrant country. We have a lot of entrepreneurs. I've spoken to a lot of them myself. Actually, our local section, the artisan section, is full.
Okay.
at the moment. You
So
know,
that booth, that's
that
department.
section, yes, is that's completely filled. You know, but that also poses an opportunity for a lot of the buyers to familiarize themselves with, you know, our local products, some of our local artists as well, you know, and what they have to offer, and, you know, develop our own industry. This year, the seminars is themed for over industry development. So I think that rides all the way through. And I will invite all buyers and suppliers to come out and mingle, meet some of our local producers, network, that kind of thing.
Okay, so we've seen a great interest this year from the participants, from the hotels, from the artisans.
Well, what I will say, we just mentioned that the artisan section is filled right at the moment, but we've set several goals in the beginning of this NTTC preparation stages, and I'm happy to report that we've hit a lot of these goals. Some of these goals we won't be able to assess till after the event, but at present it's very encouraging.
Okay, so what are some of the goals, if I can ask that?
Well, definitely to increase the participation. I mean, I think that's paramount for me anyway. When we came in, I think last year we've had I believe it was 17 participants. This year we're pushing closer to 25. So we set a goal for about 20 and we're almost at 25. So we're happy about that. We're happy about some of our outreach programs as well. One of the things that we have always maintained is that communication is important to any kind of success. So we've taken the responsibility to reach out to some of the local associations, some of the groups that are responsible for entrepreneurs, responsible for small business development. We've even spoken to the Dominica State College and their tourism program. So we're trying to outreach and get people in. You know, it's one thing to push information, but it's another thing to actually go out and pull them in. So we have a lot of efforts going on right now. This week is pretty packed for us. We've been doing a week tour, pretty much. We spoke to we spoke to the National Youth Council. We've extended invitations to the National Development Foundation, to Dominica Youth Business Trust, and we've been getting some positive feedback. So,
okay, on that note, let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. We are discussing the DHTA, their upcoming plans for Dominica. So stay tuned and we'll be right back.
E.H. Johnson Company Limited, the right place for quality products and dependable customer services. When building, renovating, and remodeling your home, visit E.H. Charles for building supplies, home decoration, and garden supplies, plumbing, equipment, tools, and general hardware supplies. E.H. Johnson Company Limited is the right place, the right choice. We offer dependable customer services. Located on Goodwill Road, opens Monday to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Telephone 448-2390. E.H. Charles Company Limited, the right place for quality products and dependable customer services. Member of True Value Company, agent for Makita Professional Power Tools and Berger Paint.
Time to sleep, darling.
Dad, are there any monsters under the bed?
Not while I'm here. You're safe and sound.
Feeling cared for, protected, and secure. It's a feeling that every Massey United Insurance customer knows. After all, they're in the same safe hands, protected by our financial strength, stability, and experience, and cared for by our team. Now, all our customers are even more secure with the sound strength of Massey. It's a great feeling. Massey United Insurance. To learn more, contact our agents, JB Charles and Company Limited at 448-2876, CAM Dupini Inc. at 448-3012, and LA Dupini and Company Limited at 448-2310.
Welcome back, and this year E.H. Charles is having a promotion this year for Mother's Day. They are celebrating the Handy Mom on Mother's Day 2017. So this Mother's Day they are celebrating the Handy Mom. Does your mom do gardening? She fixes things around the house, loves to do her own painting, plumbing, or landscaping? Is she a genius with school projects? Tell E.H. Charles about it and spend $100 in the store to enter a draw and post photos on E.H. Charles's Facebook. And to qualify to participate in that draw, you simply have to spend $100 in at E.H. Charles, fill out the entry slip provided and place it in a draw box, and you are entered into their draw. And the prize include a toolkit for mom, a small step ladder, some potting mix, gloves, hand tools, and store coupons. The promotion runs from April 11th to May 11th, 2017, and the winners will be publicized, I pray, on Real Estate Talk. So go down to E.H. Charles if you're a handy mom, and celebrate Mother's Day with E.H. Charles. Today we are discussing with the Dominica Hotel and Tourism Association. Mr. Francis is with me. Now, one of the things that I want to ask you, you've just taken the reign or the helm of the association. One of the things that I have realized is that there are many hotels or many cottages, many small boutique hotels for sale on the island, and it's many. Have you ever thought or realized that, and why?
Well, what I will say on it is that I have not had a chance to sit with a lot of our hoteliers that are members, to really drill down to the root of the issue. But what I will say right now is that I believe that in any situation we have to start developing ourselves first, before we can seek to,
outside
gain,
help.
And any kind of increase in anything really, and. I believe that a lot more effort, a lot more time should be taken to educate some of our, not just hoteliers, but some of our business owners as well. I know I've done some marketing consulting for a few years in Dominica before I started this position, and one of the biggest things that I've seen is companies having a lack of knowledge. I mean, in terms of bookkeeping, in terms of promotion, managing your finances. I sit down with a lot of our clients and we have these conversations, and it's surprising. I've done a few seminars with the DYBT as well, and those are one of the key, those kind of development issues. Those are the kind of the key factors that they need to hone on. We talked about it for a while. And while we didn't get in depth, so what we took from it was that a lot of the participants came back and said, hey, I think we need to talk a little bit more on, financing, on taking about bookkeeping, branding on a budget, what's branding, what's positioning, how do we best use the marketing resources that we have, those kind of things. Because, yes, we have an idea. And Dominicans are filled with ideas. We are great entrepreneurs. I wish we had a lot more capital available to help our entrepreneurs. And I know the government of Dominica is making some available right now. And I hope that everybody takes advantage of that. But we have a lot of ideas. And I think we need to be able to steer our ideas in the right direction through knowledge, through education, through seminars. I think a greater need to be taken to help our entrepreneurs and small business owners.
Okay, thank you. So what are some of the vision that you see or you want to do, or what are things that you want to do to enhance the DHTA? What is your...
Well, I mean, at present, one of the things on the forefront of our issues is air access. And air access is something that's already in the public opinion right now. It's a lot of buzz been going on about it. So in that case, negative or positive, I think the conversation needs to be had. I think.
Don't you think that we've had enough conversation? Isn't?
Well, we've been talking about it for a while.
And after a while, don't you think it's too much conversation?
Well, I think if we need our industry to grow, action needs to be taken now. But there is protocol. There are things that has to be done before.
Because sometimes I feel that we talk and we hide behind protocol. We hide behind policies.
Right.
But 5, 15, 10, 20 years down the line, we are still at the same place with the same protocol and the same policies.
Right.
We are still we hide behind them, and yet nothing has been done. It's like, when are we going to go outside the box and say, I'm going to do this?
Well, while I agree with you, I will say that as of recent, tourism has taken a forefront, in the agenda, especially in the government's agenda. We are trying our best to ensure that the tourism industry is vibrant, is strong, is sustainable, and with these increased efforts plus the inclusion of the talks of greater air access, we're very hopeful. I personally believe that we should all take up responsibility. We should all share the responsibility in pushing the industry. And myself, the board, the members of DHTA, and the staff, we're fully committed into seeing this through. We have continually lobbied for our members and on behalf of our members for issues such as the air access. So when we start seeing these gains in the media, we're very happy and we're very hopeful for the future of the industry. Apart from the air access, we'll also like to see a greater development of some of our local attractions. Destination Dominica, what makes Dominica, unique, and we should be able to develop this a little bit more.
Okay, thank you. I understand that we have a call on the line. Caller, good morning, and welcome to Real Estate Talk. Post your question, please.
Yes, good morning, Mrs. and to the guests in studio.
Thank you. Morning.
Yes, I agree with what you said about there's a lot of talking, and nothing is being done. And like you said, 20 years down the line, we'll be in the same position. But the reason why I'm calling, because I'm really concerned about the Nature Island. I love the Nature Island. And we in the diaspora, we know how it is to be back in the Nature Island. Because when we get at an older age, we don't want to stay overseas in the diaspora. We want to be back where living is more comfortable in the Nature Island. A friend of mine yesterday sent me some information, and I just shook my head.
Okay.
The information she sent me was that the St. Lucia tourism, the government, they're having they have a ship to cruise the Caribbean. I think that's something very, very.
I think it's a brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. Because I say not only for the Caribbean national, right,
but I know a lot of individual overseas going to take advantage of that, and it will be much cheaper than the other ships coming, and they don't go to all the Caribbean islands like that ship will be doing.
Right.
So whoever came up with that, so I just shaking my head and say, look at the people in Dominica, how they're thinking to push St. Lucia forward ahead, and look at where we at, and we used to be so much ahead of those Caribbean islands. So like I said, we doing a lot of talking, but those of us that can do some, let's just hope something will happen. Because we need to move the Nature Island. We need, because we have too much potential and brilliant individual and brilliant minds in the Nature Island. There's certain individual that is stagnant in the Nature Island. Thank you, Miss Johnson. You're doing a good job.
Thank you so much.
Have a blessed day.
Thank you for your contribution. I really appreciate that, and I do agree 100% with you. So do you see, let's just do what are we just going to do so that, too much policies and too much, we really hide behind policies and protocol.
Well, personally, I'm not one for excuses. I am one who jumps in and tries my best to make it happen. Whereas I can't speak for everybody, what I can say is that I'm committed to this association. Right. I'm committed to our members. I will be pushing very hard for action. I think over the years, our manages to our members, and then over the years we've lobbied a lot for better tourism environment, But this year, in my administration, I would say, I'm trying my best to meet the people. I'm trying my best to communicate. Like I said earlier, communication is very important, So I want to be able to back up my talk with action, So I want to sit down with everybody. I want to have this discussion, or open, candid discussion, find out some of the issues that are, I'd run through the industry, because DHTA's members comprised of several different
businesses.
sectors. You're right, several different sectors, whether it be accommodation, restaurants,
supermarkets,
those kind of things. Artisans as well, local producers and artists, and we need to figure out, what are some of the issues that run through.
Okay.
I mean,
one of the things that I don't know if you've discussed it or with your member, if they brought it up to you, have they mentioned to you the effect or the negative impact that the high port charges have on their business, which spill over into the economic development of Dominica or lack thereof?
Well, yeah, we have a few members, that have expressed that, especially within the transportation. We're talking about rental agencies. I sat down with one of our members recently, one of our prospective members, and that was one of the things that they were telling me, that, hey, how can we be successful, if when our vehicles come down on the port, we have to, pay 2 and 3 times over,
Go ahead, that's okay.
2 and 3 times over. So it is something. And another member, an actual member, mentioned the same thing to me.
So will that be looked at, or would you lobby that, or would you speak to government to see how best? Sometimes what I say, this is what I say. It's like we are still operating in the colonial mentality.
Right.
You understand? It's like, I put it this way: you are in your mother's house, you were a young boy, a young child, and you were at home at my house, and ma tell you, "Uni puvini alessa kai mo pa won't plita." I don't know if you understand my Creole, right? Okay, but when you become a man, you are still functioning as when you were at your mother's house, and the negative things that were affecting you, the things that are affecting you negatively, you still operate in that way. But I'm saying, we are an adult, we are an independent country. Isn't it time for us to say, let us think outside the box and do things to move ourselves way ahead?
Well, yes, I believe so. But I believe that you like any action or any movement, needs someone to spearhead that movement. I'm not saying that I'm going to be the guy spearheading the movement, although if that's
why not?
Well, I mean, if that's the role that I fall into, then that's fine as well. I mean, in the service of my members. But at the same time, I'm also saying that we need to be able to find all the information as well. Like I told you, I'm pretty new.
Yes, I
am. No, Friday, we have several issues forums and ACT Talks where our members will be able to voice their issues. So yes, individual members come see us all the time. Our doors are always open.
Okay.
But in terms of addressing an issue that's affecting the entire industry, we wait for the ACT Talks, issues forums, and hear that, and then from those recommendations we can take better action.
All right, and let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back. This is Real Estate Talk with Marian John Finn, the real estate lady.
Castaways Development Limited residential lots for sale at only $10 per square feet. Average size 8,000 square feet. All infrastructures available. Most lots with awesome ocean view. Just a minute walk away from the black, silky, sandy beach of Miro, one of Dominica's most beautiful and popular beaches. Castaways Development Limited residential lots available. Contact Marian Johnfin at 225-2121. Email mjohnfin@gmail.com. Website diamondrealtyde.com. Real Estate Talk with host Marian Johnfin, the real estate lady, the best source for all your real estate needs. Real Estate Talk is aired on the big station, Q95 FM, every Tuesday morning from 10:15 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. Real Estate Talk is talking primarily on all things real estate, commercial and residential. We talk about the real estate market. We talk about the market conditions for buying and selling. We talk about choosing a professional real estate agent. We talk about financing your purchase and finding the right property. We engage the experts with specific roles in the process of buying and selling real estate. Real Estate Talk every Tuesday on Q95 FM from 10:15 a.m. with host Marian Johnfin.
And we are back again. This is our last segment. Time flies really quickly. And Mr. Francis, just remind us again of the trade show that is coming on. Invite persons, to be part of what you're doing.
Well, the NTTC it's in its 9th year. And this year, on April 29th, we're going to be in the Dominica State House grounds. We're inviting persons to come out and participate. It's a 3-component event. We're going to have the seminars from 11 to 2. That's going to take place in the conference rooms on the state grounds. We're inviting people to come to the seminars. They're going to cover topics on investment, marketing, small business management. These from some of our speakers regionally and locally. We also have the trade show component. It's going to start from 12 o'clock till 5 o'clock. There you'll expect to see some of our local producers, some of our artists, some of the local businesses in Dominica, spanning different sectors from accommodation, transportation, technology. They'll be out there putting on a show, some and showcasing what they have to offer. There's also going to be entertainment throughout the entire trade show, and for the cocktail as well. So for those of us who are looking for something to do on the Saturday, come out to the trade show. It's only $2 for students and $5 for adults. Come out and enjoy yourself, taking some of our local products, taking some of the services and technology that's available. On the last component is the cocktail. The cocktail will start at 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock. It'll precede the trade show. And it plans on being very fun. We have several wow factors in there for you. We're gonna have some of our top restaurants and chefs showcasing some tapas at the cocktail as well. So we're encouraging everybody to come to the cocktail. It is $60 for the cocktail, and it is limited space. So buy your tickets early. We already have several people calling in, and sending messages on Facebook from diaspora, from different parts of the world. So they are going quickly. So we encourage everybody to come in and purchase your cocktail tickets.
Is there a dress code for coming?
The dress code is semi-formal.
Caribbean elegance?
Just a step above that. But it's definitely not a formal affair. Come looking good.
Okay.
We'll welcome you the same way.
Okay, you are doing this trade show right on the most beautiful real estate development in Dominica, the State House. Are we getting a tour of that beautiful?
Well, I don't think we have security clearance for that.
I would love to do a tour of that State House.
I would as well, but you can tour the front lawn.
Oh shoot!
And you can tour the conference
I want to go
rooms.
throughout and see, where it happens. President Charles.
Well,
President
hopefully, His Excellency comes to the trade show, and then maybe you never know, we might get a tour.
I may get a tour.
We'll push for a tour.
Oh, next time that could be part of it. A guided tour of the palace. Many of us have not had the opportunity to be in a palace.
Yeah, for real. You walk by Victoria Street and you see it, and you just mesmerize. Wonder what inside looks like.
That might be part of the next, an idea. You never know.
That might be something.
Anyway, I really want to thank you for joining me. I just want to quickly, before you say your last word, to remind our shoppers, the Handy Mom, the E.H. Charles is doing something special for you this Mother's Day. And so if you are handy in all your, some of us women, we do all our things for ourselves. We try. In the absence of, the male partner, we have to do our thing. You have to. So if you can do everything for yourself, go at E.H. Charles, buy $100 or more, and fill out a form, get your name in the draw, and you will have the opportunity to win lots of prizes at E.H. Charles. The draw date will be, I think, on the 12th of May. So go down to E.H. Charles and show them your handiworks and post your pictures on their Facebook page. Any advice, last words that you wanna?
Last words.
Membership.
Yes. We are also recruiting members as well. I mean, for our membership information, it may vary based on the business that you're in. You can stop by the DHTA. David or Bernadette will be more than happy to go through it with you. NTTC, National Tourism Trade Show and Cocktails, April 29th. You know, it's a free part component. Come out, try your best to attend all 3 parts. Also, the DHTA will be having Hike Fest this year again in May as part of Tourism Awareness Month. That's a staple for me. So if you want any more information, you can come over to DHTA and we'll talk to you about it. This year, we'll be focusing on mountain peaks.
Okay, so I want to be part of that because I want to, it's our real estate, so I need to be part of that and take in the sight and the song of Dominica. I really want to do that. Thank you so much.
We'll be going to Mont Anglais, Mont Macaque, and several other peaks in there around the island. So stop
come
by.
out and enjoy Dominica.
Yes. Check out our Facebook page as well.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Francis. Anyway, we have come to the end of the show. However, I need to tell you that I have multiple residential lots. It's in the area of Dr. Fadipe in Mero. It's not way up, but it's, going up towards that way. Beautiful lots. They're not steep. They are really, really nice lots. They range from 7,000 plus square feet to 8,000 plus square feet. There are bigger lots, and they are you can get a lot for under $70,000. So if you're looking to build, and I know many persons are looking to build and looking for land, and sometimes it's difficult. I'm telling you, I have beautiful lots at Mero on the area close to Fadipe. So call me and let me take you there and show you what I've had. I think they are beautiful, beautiful lots. So until next time, it's really a blessing, and I want to thank you for the opportunity to do what I'm doing, and for you embracing me and your love. And this has been another edition of Real Estate Talk. Until next time, my number is 225-2121. Until next time, God bless.